I'm Austin Ansel, and I'll be the second negative constructive. Cannabis has been used as a food, medicine, and for textile use since at least 1600 BC. The early American settlers planted hemp for its various uses. In the 1800s, pharmacies in America sold cannabis as medicines and hashish. There is not one recorded death in its 18,000 plus year history, yet thousands of people died from prescriptions, alcohol, and cigarettes. We need to end this prohibition because it is a good way to make California a strong economic state again. Marijuana is not considered to be physically addictive, but it can be psychologically addictive. But with willpower, it is easily curable. From Dale Archer, MD, a board-certified psychiatrist, is marijuana addictive? Psychologically today.com, May 5th, 2012. Some drugs are physically and psychologically addictive and have obvious terrible withdrawal symptoms. They are easy to identify, such as heroin, barbiturates, and alcohol. Others, like marijuana, are psychologically addictive, and the withdrawals include psychological symptoms such as anxiety, mood swings, and depression. So what does it take for someone to become addicted? Is it shakes, the sweats, vomiting like a junkie coming off opiates? Most folks have this image of severe symptoms, physical addiction, as being uncontrollable, yet the psychological addiction of marijuana is seen as much less severe, hence manageable, needing only a good dose of willpower to get over it. Marijuana has some health impacts, but is not deadly. Daniel J. DeMood, WebMD.com, Smoking Doesn't Kill, September 18, 2013. Marijuana smoke isn't harmless, but at least it won't kill you. It has been feared that marijuana smoke, like tobacco smoke, can cause cancer and heart disease. The evidence argues otherwise, writes Stephen Sidney, MD, Associate Director of Research for Kaiser Permanente, Oakland, California. Although the use of marijuana use is not completely harmless, current knowledge base does not support the assertion that there is any notable adverse public health impact related in the relation to mortality, Sidney concludes. A 2001 study suggests that marijuana smoke increases the risk of heart attacks in the hour immediately after smoking. But it seems this case is no more than 1/5 of 1% of heart attacks, a very rare risk indeed. Legalization could save up to $7.7 billion according to 300 economists. Legalization will have an impact of another $67 billion in tax revenue. Huffington Post, pot legalization could save $67 billion per year, 300 economists say, April 17, 2012. More than 300 economists have signed a petition calling to the attention to the finding of a paper by Harvard economist Jeffrey Merian, which suggests that billions would be saved annually by not having to enforce the current prohibition of the drug marijuana. The report added that legalization could save another additional $67 billion a year if the government taxed marijuana at the similar rates of tobacco and alcohol. Studies have shown that since marijuana legalization, there has been a drop in traffic deaths because less people are driving under the use of alcohol. David I. Reese is a professor at the Department of Economics at the University of Denver, Colorado. Medical marijuana laws, traffic fatalities, and the alcohol consumption from the Medical Express, November 2011. A groundbreaking new study has shown that laws legalizing marijuana have resulted in a nearly 9% drop in traffic deaths and a 5% reduction in beer sales. Our research suggests that legalization of medical marijuana reduces traffic fatalities through reducing alcohol consumption by young adults. Legalization and regulation will make minor use drop. According to Dan Raffel, a former assistant prosecutor and director of federal policies at the Medical Marijuana Policy Project. The title is Marijuana is Safer Than Alcohol from CNN October 24, 2013. Don't believe it work? In 2009, Colorado's medical marijuana industry exploded, prompting the state to put all kinds of regulations I've just outlined. According to the CDC data on youth drug use from 2009 to 2011, a time when youth marijuana use increased nationally, the percentage of Colorado teens using marijuana dropped more than any other state in the country and is now below the national average. Doctors have come to say that marijuana is not dangerous. Ken Korzak, I think, Minnesota Green Party Examiner, the Green Party has courage to provide the right answer from the Examiner, October 29, 2012. As a medical doctor previously practicing for 25 years, I can say with a clear understanding of the health impacts that marijuana is a substance that is not dangerous because it is illegal. It is not illegal because it is dangerous because it is not dangerous at all. I now stand open for cross-examination.
You say marijuana can cause cancer and other disease. Could you read that point for me, please?
I said that it is feared that marijuana smoke, like tobacco smoke, can cause cancer. The evidence argues otherwise, writes Stephen Cindy, MD.
Okay. Could you say legalizing marijuana is going to raise over 6-7 billion? Could you read that point for me, please?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
More than 300 economists. Oh, you want me to start from the beginning, or
Yeah, read that.
The report added that legalization would save another.
Right here. Could you read that part? The first line.
Okay. More than 300 economists have signed a petition calling to the attention of finding by a paper by a Harvard economist, Jeffrey Marion, which suggests that billions would be saved annually by not having to enforce the current prohibition on the drug marijuana.
Okay.
Do you want me to keep going?
No, that's it. Yeah, that's it.